How's it going there, everyone? It's Mr. Zan over here with a brand new Digimon Tri Discussion. And for today's segment, we're going to be talking about Digimon Tri, the reunion, part 4. And it's the last episode of the whole entire movie itself. Because if you remember, folks, the Digimon Tri series is divided into movies, you could say. But the individual movies, they divided into 4 episodes. So now, I finally caught up, and now I'm in part 4 of the first movie, Reunion. Now, this episode, like I said, it's one actually continuous movie. This part of the episode continues off back from the last episode where Izzy was telling about Digidestined, how he actually created a virtual reality for the Digimon can travel through the city. That way, Digimon don't have to travel with them. And I thought that was pretty cool in a sense because the fact that Digimon can't be with them all the time, or also cause panic and disturbance in the whole city, and they'll think that, you know, what are these creatures? Like I said, it'll just cause some disorder around. And I thought that Izzy, like I said, he himself is kind of outshining himself in these episodes themselves, or the movies themselves, I'm sorry. But in the movie, we also see that Izzy actually created these virtual, like, VR goggles, or like some infrared scanner goggles for Tai. And these goggles can actually help them locate these mysterious portals that are opening up all over the human world themselves. And that's what the episode kind of mainly focused on, the fact that it's crazy how there are so many portals opening up, but yet Izzy was able to pinpoint them. And I kind of found it hilarious that the FBI and the world government, or whatever, those other people that were trying to find all these portals, you could say, it's hilarious that Izzy just did it like in a flimsical 3-second thing right there. And I thought it was just hilarious in the comics. So like I said, Izzy's becoming more of a comical character in itself. And I'm here wondering, like, Izzy, you know, he has potential to be something great, but in this episode, he didn't really outshine. But like I said, though, it was still pretty cool that they involved those virtual reality goggles. I'm sorry, those infrared goggles that they brought in. And they're pretty cool in a sense, just to see where it's at. And the episode then continues on where, yes, folks, a new Mega Digimon came, and this guy wreaked havoc, and it was Alphamon. Yes, folks, Alphamon came down and brought down the house, folks. Alphamon came and wrecked the entire city. He let it decimate it in itself right there. And I, for one, thought that, wait a minute, you know, this movie's really picking up the pace quickly because the fact that they brought in a Mega-type Digivolution enemy there. Usually when in these kind of movies themselves, they kind of slowly pace everything out, and you know, they fight like a champion, and then from a champion they fight an ultimate enemy, then from the ultimate enemy then they fight a mega enemy. But no, right off the bat, they literally fight a mega level type Digimon. And wow, like I said, the creators are really wrapping this up with this last with the ending of this movie. And they showcase that I don't even think Alphamon is even the main villain itself, because of the fact that he disappeared at the end of the film. And the characters themselves were just trying to, you could say, they were trying to save themselves against Alphamon, since he was a very superior enemy that they were trying to fight. But still, at the same time, you're kind of thinking, who is the enemy that they're really actually facing? Is it really Alphamon? As we can see, Alphamon didn't really even talk at all throughout the whole entire scenes that he came out. And I love the way that the animators kind of animated the scenes when they showed the Alphamon versus the Digidestined. They were really, how should I put this? They were destroyed. They were literally destroyed. They were all fighting in their champion level Digimon, but still, they got wrecked immensely. Bergamon, Togemon, Kabuterimon, man, even Garurumon and Agumon, they all got messed up really badly. But then that's when I like the pacing that they did in itself was just a little bit. I didn't really like it too much, but because of the fact that they kind of went too quickly with the scenes. They showcased that they mega level Digimon right there, and they brought in Omegamon in the fight in order to win, but they didn't really win. And that was kind of weird in a sense, like that. You would think that they would have won in this episode, but necessarily no. And it clearly shows that Alphamon is a superior Digimon. Alphamon literally it kind of looked like he was doing child's play throughout the whole entire episode. And also, the episode kind of mainly focused on was Tai. Tai seems to be, he's not grasping reality very well in a sense. He's having very difficulty understanding what's right or wrong right now throughout this whole entire movie. the other Digidestined are ready and willing to fight, but Tai himself isn't, and that's what kind of caused, I would say, their downfall, because the fact that if Tai went in the fight beforehand, they wouldn't really been hurt as badly as they were throughout the whole entire film. And that kind of says a lot, that Tai right now, he's kind of balancing himself out between that if he should fight or if he shouldn't fight, or if it's the right thing to do or if it's the wrong thing to do, or if fighting is even the option. But it kind of shows that Tai's character progression is very focusing in hand right there. Another, the fact that, you know, they're bringing these arguments in there in this episode is the fact, because, you know, they're not kids anymore, and they can't just say, oh, let's just fight and get rid of these guys. No, they're trying to find other ways to defeat this enemy, not just fighting themselves. And that's what that's the way I kind of personally saw Tai doing. It's more the fact that how can I defeat this guy without causing damage throughout the whole entire, you know, universe itself, because he knows that the Digimon can destroy the place in 1 second. And that's what I love about Tai. He is becoming the charismatic leader that he is, but the other Digidestined are kind of not seeing along that. They're just kind of saying, Tai, fight. Tai, continue to fight, no matter what. It is in a good sense, yes, continue to fight, but Tai, I could see he's kind of trying to formulate a plan. It's not that he was scared, because the episode was kind of showcasing that he was afraid, but I didn't really see it as fear. I just saw it as he's literally trying to figure out a way to defeat Alphamon in a different way than just randomly fighting, because he's probably thinking that maybe these Digimon are controlled or something, you know, because remember, they think that the Digidestined are very, very kind to Digimon themselves. They're not really necessarily just, you know, like bloodshot warriors ready to kill anything at sight, you know. And that's what kind of the episode kind of like really emphasized for me in a way. And also, one of the new characters, there was just another new character called Meicoomon. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but this character, it seems to be very important, because the fact that they kind of showcased that throughout the whole entire episode. And Alphamon was chasing this Digimon. We don't know what this character is. And also, this series, I think they're introducing the X antibody. That's what I'm personally thinking, because of the fact that these Digimon are infected in a sense. So that's why I'm personally thinking that it's the X antibody that they're kind of introducing in the show. And I'm kind of personally interested in doing that, because it kind of will showcase a different type of evolution for the Digidestined to face against new type of enemies. Like I said, this episode was pure nostalgic in a sense. The fighting was very fast paced, because of the fact that the fight was like about 5-10 minutes long. It wasn't that necessarily long. It was very quickly paced. But I personally did love the way that they were kind of doing it. But it's just that I just wish they didn't really span the whole entire episode on fighting. They really didn't do that. They kind of did it a very different route. They just kind of said, you know what, new enemy fight, defeat it, and that's it. And the episode ends. It's kind of a little bit weird. It's just that I'm assuming because of the movies, they'll probably explain it more in the next movies, as to say what really is going on. Like I said, this first movie is really more of a tease in a sense, as to show who they're really fighting, what's going on. The first movie is creating a perfect setting, just so that the other following movies can continue. And also, Joe wasn't really introduced in this fight as well, because he was wandering somewhere else doing his study works or something along the line of that. But like I said, folks, this episode was very entertaining. Loved the way that it ended, but they could have gone a different route, though. In personal opinion, they really could have gone a different route. But like I said. But that's it for this review of this episode, guys. You know, let me know down in the comments below, guys. What do you guys think about this episode? Did you guys really enjoy it? What do you guys think about Meicoomon? Do you guys think has an X antibody, or is it bringing in a new type of events that could unfold in the later episodes? Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about this episode. And if you guys enjoy my content, don't forget to subscribe, give a like, comment, and subscribe too. My mistake. But this is Mr. Zen, signing out.